Tonight on Next Caller, we've got a guest who's not just giving opinions, she's dropping federal facts. We're joined by Molly, a federal criminal defense attorney, here to break down exactly how Diddy's sentencing is likely to go down after that dramatic split verdict. Molly, you are our next caller. Talk to me. What's really going on?
I'm Molly. I'm a federal criminal defense lawyer, and if an attorney doesn't practice in federal court, they likely don't know how to break down federal sentencing.
What exactly was Diddy convicted of, and how serious is it?
Let's get into it. Okay, so the 2 counts of conviction are violations of 18 United States Code, Section 2421, subsection A2. And the first thing you need to understand is that all sentences in federal court are essentially governed by the United States sentencing guidelines. The judge, the parties go through this process where the guidelines are determined, an advisory sentencing range in months is determined, and then the parties can argue for whatever they consider to be a reasonable sentence.
Is there a fixed number?
Basically, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, is going to start at a level 14 under this guideline, and there are circumstances where the court could have added 4 levels if there was force or coercion in the case. But here, because he was acquitted, I think, of the sex trafficking by force or by coercion, there is a recent amendment to the guidelines that says the judge can't consider acquitted conduct. So I don't think he's going to get those 4 levels. I think he's going to be at a level 14. Now, there is a special instruction under this guideline that if there is more than one victim, you go to Chapter 3 and you address multiple counts, kind of like the grouping rules. So here we might see a couple of levels added because we know he has 2 counts with 2 different victims described in the indictment. So let's say his total offense level is somewhere between perhaps like a 14 or a 16, depending on the multiple counts grouping rules in Chapter 3.
Let's talk criminal history. Is he walking in with any strikes?
The other thing you have to calculate is Sean Combs, P. Diddy's criminal history category. I don't think he has any felony convictions, so he's likely in criminal history category 1. So then when you go to the sentencing table and compare his offense level to his criminal history category, when we look at those who are in criminal history category 1 and levels 14, 15, and 16, you can see that we're looking at sentences that range from about a year and a few months, a year and a half, to 2 years, 2.5, depending on those grouping rules. So this is certainly a situation where his attorneys can ask for time served.